Hands down, hands down. The camping trips are so fun. It's such a good break just from like everything modern life. Being with you guys, making food, cleaning off the tent, with all the bugs. That's fun. We get to go outdoors. We get to have sleepovers. To me, that's my greatest memory of SEACA, that we get to not just become even closer, but we get to have fun.
My favorite memory from SEACA is when I first joined as a YLP back in 9th grade, and it was near Halloween, so we had this costume activity, and I was dressed as a banana with a witch hat and like some star sunglasses, and we all had lots of fun that day.
It's hard to choose a favorite memory from the past 4 years. I think the most memorable would be when SEACA got together with representatives from our neighboring communities like Skid Row and Little Tokyo, and we collectively shared the issues pressing our communities and talked about our goals, missions, plans, and actions that we have for our different communities. And another memory was when the pandemic hit and then SEACA was driving this mutual aid effort, and I was given the opportunity to volunteer for that. Being able to do something and help and give back to my community during the pandemic, that felt memorable to me.
I would have to say one of my favorite memories of SEACA is being able to go to New York a few years back and attend this huge conference with organizations all across the country and basically talk about something that we were passionate about, like talk about gentrification with other groups, get to know other teens that are my age and they're doing their part in their community and their part of the US. And I thought that was just a really interesting experience. We were ranged from we had 2 kids who came to talk about what we did in Chinatown and what we did with SEACA. It really taught me that the world is a huge place. Going through that experience, I learned that it's happening all over. It's still happening everywhere, and it's happening to a large range of people. And it really opened my eyes to that fact, and that the work that we do is important.
A favorite memory of SEACA. There's so many fun things that we all did together. It'd be a shame because I cannot tell you about them all now. A memory that sticks out a lot to me was the first year that I was a YO, and I was given this opportunity to meet up with this person from a New York foundation to talk to them about SEACA, and he invited me and a couple of other YO leaders out for ramen, but I was also very scared. What if I said the wrong thing? What if I'm rude and I scare away this person? But food is an amazing motivator. So I agreed. I went to this meeting, and at first I was very quiet, but then they asked me to explain what SEACA was, and apparently I had learning a lot of things from SEACA without realizing it, and I was able to tell them so many things, and I was able to really impress them with my knowledge of our community and what we do at SEACA. That was just such a really positive memory for me, that I did something good and I did it right.
There's many, but my most favorite one was going to City Hall. So we actually did a project to represent our community and how the community should be changed and we should be more recognized. So we presented to the mayor's secretary at City Hall, and then we sat at a table, and then we present our ideas and tell them the importance that things that our community is lacking that we need. Another important memory would be junior year we went to camping trip, and it was really fun. I get to bond and spend my last few years with the students at SEACA. Yeah, it was really fun, a time to relax and also get to keep the relationship with SEACA, and where I actually have to cook my own food using camping stuff. So I was that was a really good experience. I really enjoyed those 2 experiences. I never forget.
I do not have one specific memory that really just sticks with me, but more so just the general meetings that we would have where we just got to meet up with each other, and the sort of in between different sessions where we had the opportunity to talk with different people and really get to bond either over food or over a random game that we started playing during our breaks. Sam and Diane both were open to joining us even though there was an age cap. So it just really made sense that in that time that you got to see that SEACA really was close knit, family and